ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a pleasure to be part of the 7th Global Pharmaceutical Quality Summit 2022 with all of you present here. The last 2 years have been quite eventful for the healthcare and pharmaceutical sectors, and now more than ever, it has become imperative that we maintain the trust and credibility that the pharmaceutical industry enjoys as people go through one of the hardest periods in recent history. I'm very glad to see the turnout with a large representation from industry across various pharmaceutical industry associations in India, ranging from the small and medium enterprises to the large global sized pharmaceutical industry. I'm also extremely glad to see the representation from international firms and from regulators, both from India, Dr. Somani here, and from our partner countries. It is extremely important that regulators and industry are aligned and treat themselves as partners in ensuring that we continue to meet the goals of universal healthcare through providing access to affordable medicines of very high quality. The time is over for us to think of quality and affordability as being antagonistic or mutually exclusive. We need to work towards complementarity of access and affordability with innovation and quality. Certainly, these are challenges, but I am quite confident that working together, industry, policymakers, and regulators, and of course, with feedback from the healthcare providers and the patient community, we should be able to take quality management to a higher level. It is a matter also of pride that IPA has been working with the MSME units in pharmaceuticals to provide greater awareness and knowledge sharing about the practices in maintaining quality throughout the manufacturing process. But of course, we do realize that several emerging trends require us as a sector to view quality assurance, quality management in a slightly different manner in the years going forward. There is greater integration we now see in both sustainability, digitization, and manufacturing practices. There is a need to have an end-to-end approach to quality management using tools that have now become available, including standardization of the drug development cycle, the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning tools to manage quicker processes and development timelines, and ensuring standardization of the quality of drugs down to the last mile or right down to the customer level. As more and more access is being created across both emerging markets as well as the developing countries, it is becoming also important that the manufacturing process and the drug development process focus on ensuring quality of the drugs till they reach the patient and are consumed. There is therefore a great need to focus on research and innovation in the pharmaceutical sector. This has, of course, been an area of interest for the pharmaceutical sector in India. But going forward, we would like to support all efforts to bring in innovative products at accessible and affordable prices through our policy, which is now under consideration. This policy to catalyze R&D and innovation is built upon 3 pillars, that of streamlining the regulatory framework, creating a framework that acts as a facilitator and is responsive to the needs of innovation and the innovation process. The second pillar is incentivizing investment into research and development innovation, given the long gestation period, the need for risk capital, the high level of uncertainty, and the speed with which new products are being developed in the last decade or so. in India too, we are seeing a greater attention to not only biopharmaceuticals, in which of course we are emerging, I would say, in a very significant manner, but also a need to exploit the natural resources that we have in the country through our traditional medicines, natural products, the marine therapeutics, for example, phytopharmaceuticals. So there is need to incentivize investment into these emerging areas, apart from the emerging areas that are recognized globally, such as those in gene therapy and cell therapy. The third pillar, which in my opinion is one of the most important enablers of catalyzing innovation, is collaboration. We need to focus more on institutionalizing collaboration between public and private sector, among industry, between academia and industry, within the country, across departments, across sectors, and globally. I do hope that summits such as this, in which all of us are participating, will play an important role in creating this culture of collaboration. Yes, we are in a competitive environment, but I do believe that there is a larger public good that will be served by being more collaborative, by being more supportive of efforts across the entire sector. And in this, I do believe that there is a lot that will be achieved by peer learning across regulators, who can then standardize and facilitate innovation in all parts of the globe. And also there will be a lot of benefits for the larger good, for the global market, by greater investments and location of research and development in multiple sites, including large markets with a very well-developed pharmaceutical sector, such as India. This gives access to speedier, more cost-effective research work, provides a more diversified clinical trial environment, and certainly will go a long way in driving down the prices of product development and innovation. So I do hope that the summit will dwell on these issues. As the Department of Pharmaceuticals, we have been supportive of the sector with our PLI schemes and the soon to come bulk drug parks. We are focusing on resilient and diversified supply chain, enhancing the manufacturing capabilities, supporting and promoting innovation and investment in higher value products. And the industry has been extremely forward leaning in taking advantage of all these policy initiatives and programmatic support. So I wish the summit all success, and I hope that it will cater to the concerns of the entire gamut of players in the pharmaceutical sector. Thank you so much.